Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Amazing. He's a big guy. Where's I doing? Hey, Tyrell, how are you doing? So I'm a little. Listen, I'm finally dressed there, though. What's that fun? Happy Tuesday or Wednesday. We're doing well, and everything's going okay. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. And floor plans as well. Oh. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Amazing. CG Ghost or World of Warcraft. Oh, classic. Nice. Tara, excellent. I hope that's going well. Good stuff. Okay. Listen carefully. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Maya Fey. Sorry, see, I keep going back and forth. Why? We had a witness account describing it. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. I love thinking, yes. I love the finger waggle. Man, I love this work. It's so good. Phoenix, you handsome bastard, you. Whoosh. What? Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give it a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I like to begin my cross-examination. Okay. So rush to the scene. Two people there. The defendant, and the lawyer. We have arrested Miss Maya Fey. We have witnessed this account describing her. Wait, now hold on. Well, not technically. I guess it was based off of the paper that had Maya written on for Mia's blood. I kind of conveniently forgot about all that, so maybe I can press him on that. Oh. Let's go from there. Also, ran 2 guilds. That's Taro, good luck, man. Ugh. That sounds like a lot of work. That's a lot of people to manage. But I hope it goes well. Keep on it, man. Stay organized. You got it. So the moment... Say the murder. Or... Okay, let's see. So we've had the autopsy report for 9 o'clock. The conversation with the chief and Maya. I'm not sure where the glass shards come into play yet. The murder weapon, the wiretap, the receipt, and the floor plans. Well, yeah, I guess, I mean, it was the thing with the receipt written in blood. I kind of, conveniently forgot that. So, I guess I could press him on that in the previous statement. Otherwise... Now, Gumshoe doesn't really have a whole lot to say. After this ship. Sounds good! Back to enjoy! Good luck, get out there and kick some butt. Do well! And all the best to you. Rock and roll. We're good this year. Good the casuals. Oh, that sounds good, Dad. That's okay. Casuals are good. Now, wait. Now, there was also... Oh, so you don't have that. Okay.
You small.
Hey, this'll do it. Who's that? Oh, it's Dib! Hey, Dib! Thanks, man!
You're the best.
You the best.
You're a genius.
Super genius. Hey, Dib, thank you, man. Thank you. Objection! Much appreciated, man. As always, thank you. So that keeps me out of being a lawyer a little longer. What's 11 months too? 11 months, almost a year, man. 12, that's scary. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Dib. Thank you. Well, I guess we could also press him on the floor plans. Let's see. I kind of like the... I like this. I like that first. Although... You know what? Maybe I will press him with the floor plans. Let's see. Give it a shot, I guess. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Everyone heard you. Exactly what about the suspicious women in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. I think... Well, I guess she is Pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Oh, it's just the claims. Okay, alright. Press it. Press your luck. Got him. That's not where they'll go. So I thought it was a little... But, hey. Listen, hey. Hold it. I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. This is something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Alright, let's get on the other one. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written with a piece of paper on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Wait, how's that possible? She died instantaneously. Right? Oh, maybe that. Oh, wait. I don't like that. That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Yana? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Yana. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. I got you in my sights, Gumshoe. Oh, trust it too. Hey, Risen, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you, bud. What's going on? How are things? Happy Wednesday, or maybe Tuesday, whichever day. Hope all's well. Good to see you. So you got to dress to impress, you know? Fake it till you make it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene with my own eyes. Okay. Alright, so I have a feeling. That's so I don't have anything to contradict because it is written in blood. And it also is written in, Maya's or Mia's blood. Right. On the victim's finger. Right. Before she died, the victim wrote, now hold on a minute. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Okay, let's go check. So press maybe? And then present? Hold it! Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there! Edgeworth, you son of a bitch. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. Holy crap. It's not guilty. It's cool now. No, I'm the lawyer. You can't. Or maybe, maybe. Don't conduct. Congo's hacked. Oh, really? Rizza, you too? Wow, Bray had that problem as well. That's weird. Be careful with your accounts then, I guess. You haven't checked out that two-factor. Maybe it's time to put on two-factor if you haven't done it. That's something. Oh, that's right. What he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. Alright, so that's very interesting. So pressing, you know what? But I kind of like that because you can do your press, but then all of a sudden Edgeworth comes in and it's like, hey, I like that. That's so cool. Ooh, that's pretty neat. I like that back and forth. So before she died. So we're gonna do this. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying? More evidence. Well, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. Also, it's evidence. There you go. It's worse for this side there too. Oh, Div, really? Yikes. You know what? That's a change everything now. that's what it says to me. More evidence. Actually, don't need any more. Stop it. Just change everything. That's pretty good. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. Boy, no butting your way out of this one, detective. Ha! Gotcha. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after. Yeah, it wasn't the day of. It was the day after, because we went to see... Oh crap, wait, no, oh crap, I forgot. Shoot, wait. Yeah, it was the day after. Yeah, well, it wasn't gonna be the day of. It should be the day after. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... Oh, the finger wag. That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? What he said. A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Oh, this is tampering. This is bullcrap. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see! Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. That's great. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. You're a sham wow. Shammy wow. Hey. This is another two. That's oversight. That's one of the benefits of not being creative. Oh boy. This doesn't look great for Phoenix if he says any of them, especially in court. So, but you know what? We're gonna call Edgeworth out on it. It's bullcrap. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright. Oh my. Harumph, I say. Harumph. I am old. There's Boo. Hey, Boo. What's up, man? How are you doing? Objection to you, too. What's up? Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Well, Tuesday still. Good to see you, man. What's going on? A defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Whatever. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion. And I rest. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Ugh. Witness, your name, please. April May! Capcom, why? Why? No! God! Oh, jeez. I'm an adult. I need an adult. At your service, wink. I love how she's actually standing. Order! The introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Wanton winking?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this court. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law office?
That's right, big boy.
Like, oh, God. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Here we go. Wanton winking. It's dumpling. Oh. Oh, no, but okay. Wanton soup. I like that. It's really good. Wink, 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 wink. A lot of winking there. Delicious. Soup. Fun is April, May. Yeah, I think so, Rizzo. Names.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitty witty, witsy.
Ugh, God, jeez. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony.
What?
I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite... firm. Didn't you? I think the judge needs to recuse himself. We need a recusal. We need to get it. I need a new judge. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yeah? I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some kind of weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay. That was actually kind of what Phoenix was saying. This is exactly what I was thinking, too. There has to be something, though. So, it was 9 o'clock, which would match up with the time of death. Yeah. So I don't think there's anything there. With long hair being attacked. I don't think there's anything there either. There has to be something with the floor plan. There has to be. I don't think you're going to use the wiretap yet. Nothing's come up with that. But... statue? I don't think the statue fits anywhere either. Okay. Just thinking. Oh, it's not perfectly good. No way, Dip. We're going to find it. Eventually. Dodged to one side and ran away. Well... if she dodged to one side and ran away, how did you see it? the floor plan only reveals a certain section of the room. Right? So maybe we could press her without losing any stamina. Or not stamina, but you know, like lawyer points. Hit her. No. That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's gotta be something. Press on some facts. That's okay. I kind of like that, actually. That's pretty good. Thank you for the little nudge. The little nudge there. Okay. Here, we'll press her here. We'll see. Was the rating? I would imagine teen. I imagine teen. It's a little too much for everyone. But I mean, it's definitely. I don't think it's like gonna be adults. It's silly. I think teen because there's blood. You know. Also got a little bit of a. You got that going on. Hold it. Hold it. She dodged. Dodged what? The attack. Oh. I was like, not exactly a good way I planned it. Since I thought the floor plan would get her. It says it's in the chair. Maybe if catching up to her. I mean, Maya? I don't know. I mean, she just calls her Mousy, right? How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. Well, first of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? He has a point. See, now that makes me think there. So what's questioning gonna do? Do I have anything for this? I don't think I do. I guess we could do the floor plan there, maybe? That's so weird. I don't know. I didn't expect a follow-up. It must be clothing. So that's why Mia put mouse traps everywhere in the office. So that's why she was going after her. She's really a mouse. Getting revenge, of course. Inconceivable. Question. Sure. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. Sure. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that... Oh, you saw nothing. Oh. Or you're lying. Well. Oh, well. I think I might be getting a little bit blind. I got blinders on about this, the viewpoint of the room that she has from across the way. But lying. Ooh, that's a right for the jugular, Phoenix. Okay. You know what? I'll play ball. Sure. I don't know. I'm kind of firing by the hip at this point. Sure. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless. I mean, about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Damn! No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Yep, that's right. She's a freak. That's essentially what it's saying. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Hold it! The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. There's eyewitness testimony. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and Detective Gumshoe saw her too. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Roar. What? Roar? What? Roar? What?
Roar.
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in testimony.
I'm sorry, Jan. I'll be a good girl. I promise.
God. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. There's no winkies. No jugglings either. Oy, mama. That's Gumshoe. Totally yes.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack.
Here we go.
Dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes, well, I mean, that's not okay. Sure. Went after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker. I think.
Well, no. Everyone's calling it a statue. No one said it's a clock.
Does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Okay. Went up to the right. The killing him close ran after. That's amazing. I hear with that weapon. Now, hold on. Actually, a clock. Did anyone actually say? Well, there's a couple things. I want to press her on the angle, but maybe the thinker now might be another one. It's kind of opening itself up here a little bit, huh? Her previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was the testimony in her own words? Time to press and squeeze the truth out of her. Figuratively, of course. There's a clock. Yeah! It's like, well, hold on. No one said, wait a minute, watch your words, right? Cogniferous. Oh, it's bogus. It's totally bogus. You are the sun. Alright, so let's try this again. Hold it! Is that right? As in you're right as you look from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand. Right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Is that really what we're going off of? Seriously? Okay, sure. Alright, so, okay. That's way out of view. That's what I'm saying. Well, see, I don't know what question, is it pressing or presenting? Would both, do they have the same effect, or, I don't know. Actually, this is a great test. Let's check out and see. So do we present the floor plan? Do we press it? Let's take a look and see how we do here. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know either. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Objection! You. Evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence and the statement related? They aren't, are they? Oh, apparently not. Not at all. Okay, so, presenting is what takes away. Okay, interesting.
I'm really confused. I thought for sure that would come into play because it has the cone of vision.
Go figure though. Alright, so it's gotta be the clock. Press her on that. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm on to something now. That's interesting. Huh. Means you're on the right track with the statement?
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's harder to. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you do the press before the thing. Okay. So press is like your safe zone. So it's like, you know, if you're good, you get a little thing. But otherwise, Edgeworth or the judge say like, skip it. But there's a song here, so maybe I present the thinker, and we'll go from there. Maybe unless I get bopped again. I hope not. But there was the thing with the press, so I'm going off of that. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. Let's look at the clock.
Oh, but wait a minute, though. How would she know it was 9 o'clock? Ah. Now, what'd I do? What? What? What'd I do? I don't know what I did. Don't yell at me.
May I have you know I'm a lawyer? May I press my luck? Present it is what I mean. Present it. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, okay. What's the? Oh, he scared me. All right, do it. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Oh, man, I love this music.
Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the Thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called as a clock, too, and he was found guilty of murder. I love that confident, like, Phoenix look. I've got you now. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you come to know that this was a clock?
Oh,
Objection!
What do you want? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. What? Objection! The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew. That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it at the same time. Or heard it say the time.
You were across in a building. So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Mr. Wright? Are you satisfied? No. No, Your Honor. Oh, man, we're nailing this. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because...
Oh, actually, both of these kind of work, right?
Or couldn't have run. Well... Well, it rings when the head of the statue is turned. And in the prologue case, right? Here with the head. She took the gears out. That's right. The papers were in there. It couldn't have run. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable, that the clock in question rang. It's empty. Well, is that still true, or are the papers in there? Do you want the papers to be seen? It's not it's not necessarily broken. It's empty, I guess. I mean, not technically, but sure, I guess. Yeah, sure. No. Go with it. Empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Oh, how could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
Gibberish talking noises. Blah, 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 blah.
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have run. How about that, Edgeworth? Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May? Finger wag. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Oh, that's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed.
It was the phone conversation, because that's when Mia said that she was gonna take the stuff out the morning of. Right? That's the one, I think. Yay.
Maybe just double check. 9:27 a.m. Just a target right now. It's not really the same. Bingo. Got it. On it. Check it. Bam.
Take that!
Hey! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. I love that. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the victim. Let's hear the conversation.
Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Oh. A girly phone. Looks, it's got Neo old Yokio Tokyo Samurai Edge guy theme to it. It's rare. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Bingo. 9:27 a.m. That's a loud beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time it was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel.
Mama.
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? It's got so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense.
Huh?
How's the music? I thought the music is absolutely. That's so good. Oh my gosh. Defense has any objections? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce the evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. That's a good question. That's very good. So which of the two? Torso or C with letters written on the back. Or C. The wiretap. Oh, so the wiretap for the phone must have caught, or it's maybe heard it. Or she heard it. She heard it on the phone. The wiretap. Aha! There we go.
Take that!
Here is undeniable proof. Ha! Please, this is a court case, not some serious performance.
But how's it? But wait, it's the thing. It's the thing. She heard how she has a wiretap device in her room. She heard it on the phone. Would that not make sense?
No? Must be the badge. Just throw the badge at everybody. She did know about it. Oh. Or what's the receipt for? Actually, we never really asked that, did we? We never checked for that. I said about the thinker. There's only 2 of them. Because he made it. That's it. So, do I present the statue again? Oh, made by Larry Butts. Yeah, okay. There we go.
Take that!
It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! If everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, damn. Man, Phoenix is on point. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh, damn. Man, when it rains and pours, he's pretty good. Jeez, these lines are golden.
Oh, Merm.
The what? Wow.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! What?
Whoa! No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law. The witness will remain calm. Silly. Oh, these people are really weird, man. We've got split personalities. Is this an M. Night Shyamalan movie? Is this Split? Are we watching Split now? There's so many people. So many different personalities. It's crazy. Where's Aqua 2? Hello, Aqua. Go see what's going on. How are things? I guess I did. She's split. Yeah. Wink. Wink. Little wink. Amazing. This is very. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Damn, is that a profile pic? Oh, smoke, man, I don't want to mess with that. Hell no. Holy crap. This is Valley Noir? On YouTube, maybe? Neil? If you check the YouTube playlist, maybe? I would think. I could probably look through that, though. Oh, dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... you had heard about it? You held it. She held it? Why would she hold it? Was she in the office? Or you heard about it? Through the wiretap? Or because you heard about... oh, because you must have heard about it from the other previous case, maybe. Or... from the wiretap, which this wiretap is kind of messing me up a little bit, I think. It's planted evidence. Someone planted evidence, I guess. Heard about it. Go, sure. Yeah! Go for it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. That was a big neck dip. Easy, Phoenix. You're gonna give yourself a whiplash. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I could show you the proof. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Oh, okay. So now it's a wiretap. Now it's got. Now it's a wiretap. That's because she heard it. On the phone. Between the conversation. That's it. Now it's it. Maybe? Yes, I think. Yeah. Oh, I hope. Alright, here we go. We got it. Where's Inside too? Inside, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Wrong line from Japan. You got it on the A+ purchase, my friend. A+.
Take that!
Here it is. Inside, my gift to you. It's a great call, man. Great call. Oh, fantastic. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you are tapping the victim. Miss May Faye's phone. Were you not? Ooh!
Objection!
What do you want? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Ooh! You suck, Edgeworth. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that were the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... on the phone? The conversation? Because it's ringing? That's the cell phone. It's the cell phone conversation. I can check it, but yeah. So what time? It's a clock. Right? There you go. That's right. Yeah. Right. It's a clock. It's the phone. It's the phone conversation. Because it's a wiretap. She heard the conversation on the phone, which they said it was a clock on the phone. Hey, I'm a lawyer.
Take that!
Hey! The defendant's cell phone. You've seen that. But it says it's on the phone. So much for the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well,
Actually, something I want you to hold on. Again, what's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the Thinker, or the statue the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the Thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
La 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 la.
It's about the most like demonic thing I could possibly think of to say. Look at his face. Dude, it's we're getting a little hinky. We're kind of skewing a little bit at this point, I think. Actually, maybe Edgeworth might have had a point. Right? Might have had a point. It's not that bad. But I know what you're saying. Yeah. So, get back. Oh, Namadu's, get out of here. It's getting late. It's already past 1. Holy crap, where did the time go tonight? Oh my gosh. But have a good one. See ya. Have fun. We'll get back. We're gonna do this tomorrow too, so we'll get back into more. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Did you tap? Her phone? Miss May! Shut up! All of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer?
It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Wow.
Oh man, here we go. Night. Now I'll see you. Night, back to you, my friend. Have a great day. Rock on. Be careful out there. And great to see you again after so long. Hope you're doing well. Rock and roll, buddy. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Not that she did it, but why? Yeah, because I don't think we can really prove that. That she did, because she was in the room when she went. She wasn't like there doing it, but she has a wiretap. So why the wiretap? That's my thinking. So don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at my logic. Don't hurt me. Yeah. Why did you tap her phone? God damn it, Miss May. Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Is it tippity irrelevant?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
No, not twins. Don't reveal the cards in baby steps.
What? Who's that? Hey, thank you for the follow. Hey, Aqua. Discipline. I don't know if you can hear that. Dismissed. Aqua, thanks for that, man. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. I appreciate it. Well, this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice. He has a point. Well, Miss May, you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh. I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, wouldn't you?
Damn, she's good. What is this, JoJo?
Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and will.
You can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9, right? Well, that's just when I was getting room service from the bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe. Iced coffee, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and you have regular cold coffee. Ice coffee? What? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Oh. So where does that leave us? It is my greatest pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Faye, not the Frey family. No, Game of Thrones. Commit murder. No, they're going to let her walk. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Well, she brought the bellboy into it, so I guess I can call the bellboy. Right? I mean, this makes sense. She brought the bellboy, one lie begets another lie. Here's the person. Is he on it too? I don't know. It's time to ask because we call him as a witness and see. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Is this you sleazy son of a gun, you. Condition. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Faye. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Oh man, we gone down a rabbit hole on this one, haven't we? Holy smokes. Oh jeez. It's a little too serious inside. A little too serious. You gotta be, whoa. You gotta be a little careful. Whoa, careful. Whoa, careful. Alright. Well, if we've gone down this hole, we got it. Let's do it. Sure. Alright. I've got nothing to lose. Well, except everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Bullcrap. What? Very well. Crap. I guess we'll see. We'll find something. We'll get to the bottom of this. Really can do that? I can only imagine. Well, Neo is probably pulling his hair out right now. And I can imagine if there's anyone else that, like, has any semblance of any kind of law training whatsoever, it would also be pulling their hair out. Could you imagine if you're in court and you have the prosecutor and you have the defense attorney making a deal in court like that? Holy frick, man. It's like the Wild West of court systems. Jeez, what is Montana teaching these people? What the heck? Oh no, it's 3 hours. Or it's the time frame. So it's not technically Montana. I'm gonna go with Oregon. Yeah. We're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. With everything in hand. Yes, sir. Wasn't forced out. We're just keep going, Jedi. Here we go. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I am happy to be of service. That tea looks rather heavy, so without further ado, I mean, you could put it down. The witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Okay, Alfred. What's we got? So not going to, it's, not so much. How's Bells too? Hey! Bells, what's up, man? How are you, buddy? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. Or Wednesday. Hope you're having a great evening. What's going on? How are things? What's new? This is wild. It's pretty wild. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. It's just, no, it's, yeah. Yeah. There's a guy. I got Paul Call Bellboy. I have everything still in my hand here. I like to call that waitress that was a witness to the murder at the Olive Garden or whatever restaurant. You know, it's like, I'm still serving tables, but okay, hi. What can I do for you? Like what? I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call for 8 in the evening for our guest, Miss May. Well, we're already an hour off. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at on the dot. I brought it to her at precisely... Whoa, watch, where's that eye look in there, pal? I brought it to her precisely at the time requested, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. Okay. Right, we're ready. Oh, this is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder somehow, Maya will be finished. Okay. I think I'm gonna go. Oh boy. The head bellboy. It's like, well, now hold on. Are you the head bellboy? Is that true? Right. Received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. I don't think there's anything that... I don't think there's any... I think it's pressing. It's pressing here. I don't know if we have anything that we can use just yet. Like, straight up. To be brought to her at 9 on the dot. And brought to her precisely the time requested. Delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May, herself. This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie. But I have to find something to use. One more time. Press him. Spills the beans. Or tea. Well... the time frame. Press him on the time frame, maybe? And we'll maybe go through.
Hold it!
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. Wait. What? And I... the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? You know, it might be a good idea just to go pressing through all of the pieces of the testimony, just because it's freaking crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, I put the microphone. I did. Yes, you can see it's like that. This is ridiculous. It's amazing. All right, well, how about the 9 o'clock on the dot? Was it on the dot? Hold it! 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I have confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the television and the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. Whoa, now hold on a second. She said you have to drink it immediately or else the ice melts. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Or did you? His parents died. It's fantastic, man.
Hold it!
Precisely 9 o'clock. Precisely, exactly, most definitely 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, I'd like that iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9. Why would she be so particular about the time? And why would it be him delivering it himself? Right? Oh, shoot. That was the last one. Shoot. Sorry. Ah! Go back. Okay. So... Watch it be like the first one. This one.
Hold it!
Precise enough. Oh, it's always the same thing. Oh, okay. I thought that was the. Oh, no, I missed it then. Custer herself. That's this one. Was it this one? Or the one before? Did I do the one before? We'll try again. And you are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, embrasier. Embrasier? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Careful. HR's watching. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget. It's pretty fishy to me. I think her Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy had absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you'll end this rather tedious examination here. It was a bit tedious. Well, thanks for taking sides, Judge. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. Can I? No, don't let him leave. Keep going. Protest. Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. No, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Bed making?
Huh?
Was it hospital corners? Like, how's the bed making? Okay. Checking in or room service. Nick, there's no way. Come on, man. Really, bed so you gotta take that off. There's no way. Come on. So it's gotta be 50-50 here. Checking in or room service. No, checking in. Said he checked her in, and did that whole jazz. The room service. He was a little something with that room service there. So, or something to remember her by. Maybe it was at the check-in. Maybe that's it. So whatever she did at check-in helped him to remember her. Then later, she used him at room service for that reason. So it stuck, and then he would go to help her, right? Okay, that's it. All right. So maybe this for the check-in. What did you do? Check-in. Or maybe I'm thinking that too much. But I'm willing to try. I will try, and if not, I'll probably just bounce back and say room service anyway. So, we'll do it. Go for it. Ray. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. What? Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. Who? What did he say? Hold it! What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable. Nope, 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 nope. You suck. Sit down. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask? Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed, indubitably. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edwards, who... Huh? He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! Oh, snap. That's a disbarment. You're fired. Score. I've done it. I won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Oh, that's right, because he had the two glasses on the table. I just realized that, yeah. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned another person is involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. Because Miss May was looking out for him in the window, in the room. The man who checked in with Miss May. Ooh. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? Man, that desk is getting a workout. I'm surprised that thing is like not snapped in half by all this desk slamming. After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man in his court. Ugh. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. And, am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today. It is all for the trial of Miss May. Faye, sorry. Court is adjourned. Step one. Nice. The bellboy. Because he was with her at the time of the 9 o'clock with using, because I think Bellboy's looking to get a little some action on the side there, Vault. I don't know what kind of game Capcom is thrown as, but that's a little disgusting. We have higher better standards than that. It's disgusting. But yeah.
Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there.
Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Yeah, I know I'm pretty awesome. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home? Not yet. I don't think so. Not yet. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? The man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center right now. May have to go down there later.
Oh, we're gonna investigate her? We're gonna get a criminal?
Not so good on the other side of the bars, are you? Hey. What is wiretapping a sentence for that Carrie anyway? You know, what? 3 months? Probation? Probably not that much. This case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. Yeah. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure.
She's just a lunatic.
Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good this is going to do me at all. Now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center. It's up to me to set her free.